Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. Here's Carl. Here's Boops. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 23, Legacy 987, parts 2 of 9 of Death Spiral. There's a lot of math going on in here. It's not really math. It's just a bunch of numbers. So this is Joe Kelly and one of my favorite artists of all time, Ed McGuinness. Definitely top 5 for me on Amazing Spider-Man. So I didn't read any of the Volume 6 stuff with, what was his name? Zeb Wells. I was thinking like for some Web Zell or something that was, yeah, Zeb Wells. So I know he worked on it. That Ed McGuinness worked on Volume 6. I haven't read any of Volume 6. I feel like I would have to take a pause of main Spider-Man or current Spider-Man, read all of Volume 6. But even then, if I was going to do that, I would go back to where I fell off, like after Hunted, which was the Nick Spencer run. So I'd start like somewhere in the middle of the Nick Spencer run and come back to the current. But I don't really plan on doing that anytime soon. So gonna keep reading current Amazing Spider-Man, and so I guess what I'm in a long roundabout way. What I'm saying is, I love that Ed McGuinness is here. He's one of my favorite artists, and his Spider-Man and his storytelling is amazing, pun intended. He has such a great art style that is very reminiscent of classic Ramita and classic like house style of old Spider-Man comics, with the very handsome square-jawed Peter. And even though the last issue of Amazing Spider-Man was kind of just like a filler, and Aunt May was just like, oh, I love you, Peter, blah blah blah. They have a serious talk here. And so her new boyfriend that they moved in with, or she moved in with, she pretty much asks him to like go into the other room while she speaks to Peter privately, and she's like, "I can't take this anymore, dude. Like you've been doing this your whole life, and I need you to tell me what's going on. Like you're distant, you push people away, and I need to know what's going on. And when you're ready to tell me, I'll be here. But in the meantime, like kind of stay out of my life kind of way." And I was like, oh crap. And so, just look how cool this is. Like, whether you like MJ as Venom or not, like, Ed McGuinness knows how to draw freaking cool Venom. And so Venom's fighting like Miss Doc Ock. I don't know her name. Lady Octopus or something. And yeah, just these pages are friggin' great. Look how good his Spider-Man is. His Venom with like the big old bare feet with the claws. Freaking cool, man. Freaking cool. Like his just pages are just fantastic. Like, I wish Ed McGuinness, like, I love me some Pepe Larraz. John Romita Jr. is definitely up in there in the top 5 of comic book artists for me, with Ed McGuinness. But I really just wish this was, like, after reading this issue, I just really wish Ed McGuinness was main, like, I wish he could do every issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I would love that. And so this is the first time Peter and MJ have a confrontation where he's just finding out that MJ is Venom, because he keeps calling Venom Eddie, and he's just like, MJ? And he doesn't know how to react to it, and so he starts to panic. And I thought this was really funny where he starts using his mask as like a paper bag as he's hyperventilating. And so this weird, two of Peter's exes essentially sit down and they have a conversation with what's going on. And we get some more of the Eddie stuff with Carnage, some stuff with some Shocker. And they kind of come to a conclusion that they're like, they still care about each other. And there's a moment here where she tells him, like, I think Venom's like, oh yeah, we broke up with Paul. It's like, but either way, it says Carnage rules and they killed Shocker at the end. Spoilers, sorry. But yeah, this was a fantastic issue. If you're still on the fence with ASM, I do recommend picking up Death Spiral, at least part 1 and part 2 so far. I'm recording this on a Monday, but this will probably be out after I release my haul on Wednesday, which Wednesday has part 3 with Venom and also a Black Cat issue. So I don't think that's going to tie into it though. But yeah, love this issue. Great cover. Can't wait for the next part of Death Spiral. I'm really enjoying it. So catch you guys on the next one. Peace.